Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new lecture. First of all though, thank you very much for sticking with me. Thanks for getting this far. I do hope you're enjoying it. If there are any questions or anything you'd like to ask me, please do let me know down below in the Q&A section or the messages section. They're always open and I will try my best to help you. But in this lecture, what we're going to do, we are going to set up your profile photo or your display photo, whatever you want to call it. As you would have known, we looked at case studies in the previous lecture, and what we're going to do now, we're going to have a look at a few people's photos just to see what the kind of like the market's looking like, to see how other people do their photos, which is always a really good way of doing things, right? You kind of want to look at your competitors, see what they're doing, and then kind of make your own better version of that. So we'll look at some competitors first, and then we'll go into Canva, and we'll create our own profile photo. Now, I prefer the kind of like the simple ones, the kind of on-brand ones. So if my YouTube channel name was like, I don't know, Rocky Travels, and it wasn't just about me, it was like a faceless one, I would rather just have like Rocky Travels as like a logo instead. So I prefer to keep it simple, colorful, stand out and bright. I don't really like over editing. So in this lecture, we will do more of a simple one. You can do it as you wish though. There are millions of ways you can make your own profile photo, but I prefer to keep mine nice and on brand. If you see it, you know exactly what it is. So if you saw Rocky's Travel, then you know it's Rocky's Travel. There's no kind of like trickery involved. So simple, efficient, and that's best. So let's go into my laptop. We'll look at some examples first, and then we'll create one quickly on Canva. This all should be free, guys, so you don't have to worry about anything or any costs involved. It's very quick and easy. But let's go. Okay then guys, so I'm currently in my laptop now, and I'm going to show you two different ways of making profile photos. Now, they are very different. One of the ways is like an AI generated image. As you can see here, it's going to be really colorful, really modern, really kind of like image and AI generated based. So, and the next one after that is going to be a simple, bold kind of like logo style profile photo. Now, I personally prefer the simple and bold ones because you can make it really stand out. You can make it really based around your username, but a lot of people do now prefer these AI generated images. So I'll show you both. They're both going to be free, so we're going to use two tools here. We're going to use Leonardo.ai, which is a AI-based image generator, and then we're also going to use Canva. And both of them have free plans. So let's go on the Leonardo.ai first. When you go onto it, it's literally Leonardo.ai. You'll be greeted with this screen here. And if you click launch the app, now if you haven't already, you need to create a profile. It's like, it takes no more than 5 minutes to create a profile. You don't have to pay for it, it is free. There are paid options, but for this example, I'll just do the free version. So, I mean, as you can see here, all of these images here are generated by Leonardo.ai. So it works in the same way as ChatGPT, where you give it a prompt and then after the prompt, it will give you some sort of data. And with ChatGPT, it will give you text or language from your prompt. Whereas this one, if you give it a prompt, it will create an image out of nothing. So it's absolutely crazy how this app can literally create an image, a complete landscape out of like thin air, out of just your prompt. So this has a lot of potential, guys. You might be using this a lot during your YouTube journey, and hopefully this is a small introduction. So, I mean, look at these images here. So all of these here, like this wine bottle, this giraffe, this smash, this kitten with a bumblebee back, and this like knight here, all of this is generated by prompts. So it's completely unique. It's like made out of nowhere. That's quite good as well. This fluffy cat that is animated. But anyway, so I have already had a play on this. As you can see here, we've got a few images that have already been done. So I went on this yesterday and had a little play. So we've got things like forgotten realms and a book and some candles. And then we've got like a knight with a mummy kind of thing. And then some ancient Egypt stuff here. But what I'm going to do is we will just have a little play. So the kind of prompt you want is something like this. We'll type it in slowly. So the prompt will go something like this. I have just set up a brand new YouTube channel and would like you to create an intriguing and eye-catching profile photo. My channel is based on history and facts. I would like would like you to make this as fun and interesting as possible, making sure to embody my chosen niche, history and facts. Okay, and then basically when you're done, once you've typed in your prompt, all you've got to do is click generate. So you have like tokens, guys. So they give you 150 tokens when you sign up, and this takes 24. So out of 150, you could do around 6 of these generations. So just be sure to make sure you get it right the first time, because you don't really want to be wasting free tokens on getting things wrong. So let's make sure that text is done and click generate. And then what happens there is you'll see these are like counting up, they're wearing away, and this is developing some images for us now, guys. So be interesting to see what we cut and see how it differs from the ones before. Now, as you can see, I've only got 78 of these tokens left, so I'll only have 3 more goes at this if I didn't like these ones. So as you can see here, you are currently on the free plan, upgrade for priority generations, additional token credits, and much more. Now this one has given us something quite a lot different to these ones here. I'm not actually too sure I like any of these. This one's not too bad, to be fair. If you kind of wanted to hide your face and use someone else's, because what's good about this one here is actually the fact that it will give people a sense of familiarity and personality because you've got someone's face in there, but that person there is completely made up. So you haven't just stolen someone's photo. This is completely AI generated. So this person doesn't exist. So if you really wanted to, you could actually use this and just pretend it's you, or you could kind of go down the route of using something like this. I actually quite like this one. So this is the one that really popped out to me yesterday, because we'll do things like ancient Egyptian facts and all that kind of stuff. So that one kind of looks like a mummy-ish. Like, I really quite like that one. So if I was to, I don't really like the YouTube logo here, but we could try and remove that in Photoshop if we needed to. But yeah, so this is one way of generating images that are completely royalty free. No one else has got them. If you liked any of these, what you can do is just click on it, and then you can click on the download image here. Let's say we downloaded that, and then we could see how it looks on our YouTube channel. So if you click on upload, and this is exactly how it would look. So unfortunately, it kind of does cut off the S and the F. So when you do get them generated, just be mindful of that. But that is exactly how it would look on our channel. So it's not too bad, but I mean, it could be a lot better. So let's now hop into Canva, and I'll show you exactly how to create a nice, bold, simple, eye-catching standout one. Okay then, so here in Canva, so again, guys, you can create a free plan. So I will use a free plan stuff in this one. So if we create a design up here, and then if we go to logo, which is 500 pixels by 500 pixels, and then we can start browsing. Now on Canva, if you aren't paying for it, if you've got the free section, you can only use ones without this little crown here. So that pro means you've got to pay for it. So what we're going to do is literally just scroll down here and have a look at the different logos that are on here. So a lot of them are pro, but there are a lot that you can get that are free. So like this infinity one, again, that's really quite cool. All you'd have to do is change this to the forgotten realms. Like that's quite a cool one. It's basic, it's quite stand out, it's quite colorful. Or we could do, let's have a look. We could even look something like this was cool. So replace current page. And then if we did kind of move this down a bit and then put the realms there, forgotten realms, and put that one up, made it that bit bigger. Like something like that's quite cool. It's a bit like gothic. It's obviously very standout. Or we could even have something like, this is quite cool. So add a new page, kind of, we'll put that a little bit smaller, but put that in the middle, and then forgotten realms, something like that, which is also stand out, and it clearly shows what it is. What about this? Or even like forgotten, let's reduce the size of that a little bit actually, forgotten, and then we could have realms, and then if we increase the size of that to, I don't know, let's say 30, Again, nice and basic, pretty standout for Forgotten Realms. Or let's have a look at some more. That's quite cool as well, actually. Forgotten. And reduce the size of that a little bit. Increase the size of that. I actually really quite like that one, you know, like Forgotten Realms. So these are so many different ways that you could do this. There are so many on here. Like, you've got all of these to choose from. These are all free as well, guys. So like, it's incredible. I prefer mine simple, stand out, eye-catching. So this is exactly kind of like how I would create mine. And then if you didn't like any of these, what you can do is actually search for logos and templates here. So if we type in history, then we've got a couple of history-based ones here. So, I mean, a lot of these are pro, but you've got like these, that's quite cool. I know this is pro, but like that's quite cool there. Or we could try facts. No, nothing came up there. But yeah, these are like, there are so many different options here, guys. Honestly, I prefer to keep mine really bold, really basic, and really simple. So try something like that, guys. Try both Leonardo and Canva and see which one you prefer. Just make sure that it has a reference to or your niche keyword in the photo if possible, and just make sure it really closely aligns with what your channel's called and what your channel's about. But they're two simple, really easy ways of getting a brand new profile photo without any copyright issues with anyone else. So if you have any questions, guys, please do leave them in the Q&A box below and I will get back to you. But as for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Goodbye.